Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the first part of my KuroKen series. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon to be the first one notified when I upload the next part. Now on to the video. I've known Kenma since I was 8. I was talking to some of my younger teammates when he laid his eyes on me. In his hands was a video game. He stared at me and I stared back, still talking to whoever I was talking to. That day, I spent the entire class thinking about him. Why? I still don't know to this day. But there was something about him. When the bell rang, I went to practice. I was on the volleyball team. I was walking to the gymnasium when I spotted the small brown-haired guy. Hey. I've seen you in class. The boy jumped at the sudden sound of my voice. I've seen you too. His voice was softer than honey. What a wonderful sound. Are you playing too? He glanced at the window from which he was peeking from earlier. No. Would you like to play? No. So you're just creepily watching, huh? No. I laughed. No seemed to be his main vocabulary. There was a loud thud on the floor. It scared Kenma, but I was used to this sound. It was the most beautiful sound I had ever heard. The sound of an attack landing. Did you hear that? That was the sound of victory right there. Your victory, maybe. Mine doesn't sound like that. What does it sound like? He opened his PSP and a faint festive sound emerged from it. That's a pretty neat sound. You should try living in the real world. There are small victories all around you. You just have to find them. And another thud on the floor. Kuro. I look at our setter. The blonde boy tosses a ball my way and I slam it down. Kuro Danny's libero somehow retrieves it. Bokuto gives me a sly look before running toward the net. Oh, not today, owl head. I jump to block his ball, but it passes right through our wall. Point to Kuro Danny. A timeout is called. You don't seem very focused today, Kuro. I glance at Kenma. He looks down too. We shouldn't have let that happen. Ah, sorry, coach. I'm just hungry. Lies. I just don't want to be subbed out in a match against my bro. No, I am not talking about Kenma, here. You should think about getting into the volleyball team. But I hate running. But you'll get used to it. Sports aren't my thing. Kenma, you've been watching all of my practices lately. You have to somehow like volleyball or else you wouldn't have stayed. But I was kind of happy he stayed. I don't. We could spend so much more time together. Kenma lifted his head to look me in the eyes. I'll think about it, Kuro. And at that moment, I knew. I knew I had already won. He was going to try out for the team. The game has come to an end. Kuro Danny's team defeated us, as expected from the number 4 top ace in Japan. If I hadn't been so unfocused, we would have won. Kenma and I's relationship problems affected me too much. We used to be the best of friends, but in the matter of a few years, we ruined everything. Hey Kuro bro. Bokuto bro. Good match out there, you seemed in a very good shape. Right? Right? I played so well, didn't I, Akashi? Yes, you did, Bokuto-san. That's just how it is with Bokuto. He feels his emotions a lot more than anybody else, so I can't let my current mood affect him. Akashi would never forgive me. Akashi searches the gym with his eyes to find Kenma, but he is already gone. You guys are still not on good terms. It's not that we don't get along anymore, we just... I don't think it's working anymore. As much as I love him with my entire being, I think it would be better if we both took some time off of each other. You guys did feel pretty disconnected on the court earlier. Akashi, were we connected? Do we need to break up too? No, Bokito. We're fine. But, Kuro, maybe it's time for you to, you know. I know. He means break up. Kenma and I should talk. Ouch. This one is going to be hard to get over. You know you're always welcome to our place if you need it. Yes, anything for my bro. Thank you, guys. Oh hey Kenma. What are you doing here? The young boy was about to answer me but the coach's voice resonated. Alright, guys. Here is our new player, Kojime Kenma. It's just Kenma. I took him in my arms. Is that real? You're really joining the team. Seems like it. I'm so happy. You can put me down now, Kuro. I put him down and apologized. I was so happy. I was going to play my favorite sport with my favorite person. We started today's practice with a run. Ugh, tell me why I accepted to do this? I slowed down to his pace. Because I'm your best friend? That's not a good enough reason. Come on, Kenma, it's not that bad. You're kidding. My lungs are about to give up on me. Just hang on a little. Kenma was absolutely not an athlete, and probably was never going to be. He was only doing that because he knew how much volleyball meant to me. He was putting himself through all of this. For me. Gather around, we'll start practicing. What? This wasn't part of the practice? It was only the warm-up. You mean I'll have to run again? Every day? I usually run in the morning. You could come with me. Not a chance. Oh well. At least I tried. Kenma, can we talk about today? I don't want to talk, Kuro. You're gonna have to talk to me one day or another, Kenma. I am here. You can leave, I can take care of myself just fine. This sent blades into my heart. That was our little ritual. I would stay to his house until his mom came back home and I would stay over whenever she was on a work trip. But tonight, Kenma doesn't like my presence by his side. It's usually like this. I always annoy Kenma because I need to talk a lot and he hates talking. He prefers playing with his PSP. His freaking video game. I think we need to talk. Why? Don't you find it sad that we don't? That we're not like we used to be? The boy pauses his game and looks at me. Kuro. I mean, how long are we going to let all of this happen? People are starting to notice we're not fine. It's just a rough phase, it'll pass. Will it, though? You can't. His tone is almost pleading. I don't want to do this. Let's talk. A bit too late, Kenma. We can solve this out. Can we? I don't think so. No, Kuro, please. I can't look at him. I know he's crying. I can hear the sobs in his voice. It breaks my heart. Kenma never shows his emotions, so the fact that he is crying in front of me right now, it means he is not fine at all. I think it's time, kitten. A tear slips down my cheek. I thought him and I would last until the end. I guess I was wrong. No, I don't want to. I refuse. You can't refuse that, kitten. Did you hear about it? I sat on the ground next to Kenma, his eyes glued to his video game. Yamamoto is having a party at his place tonight? You're gonna be there? Ugh. Come on. It'll be good for you to get out of your bubble. And that way you can get to know the team a little better too. Kenma was always one to hide his emotions. I never really understood why because I was the complete opposite. He looked at me and shook his head. I don't want to get to know the team. I'm okay with just knowing you. They're nice. You should make an effort and talk to some of them at this party. And you know what this would mean? What? We'll spend even more time together. A tiny smile crept at the corner of his lips. I guess I can do this for you. Yay. More time with Kenma. Sure I can. I don't want you to leave. We've talked about this, Ken. We're not right for each other anymore. I take his face between my hands and wipe a tear rolling on the side of his cheek. I promise I'll be better, I'll make more efforts. Just please, stay. This breaks my heart in thousands of pieces. On his face, clear pain is visible. I can't look. We both know we should have done this a long time ago. I try to pull Kenma in a hug but he pushes me back. That one last hug. I needed it and it's been taken away from me. My arms fall to the sides of my body, powerless. He's already at the door, his backpack on one of his shoulders. Where are you going? To Shoyos. I need. He doesn't even finish his sentence. He doesn't have to. We both know what he needs. Space. Away from me. Be safe. He doesn't answer and slams the door. He is gone. I made him leave. I fall on my knees. My best friend, my other half, gone. I take my phone out of my pocket. I can't stay here. I need to get out. I dial Bokyuto's number. Ring. 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 Hello, Kuro. Thank God it's Akashi. I am not in the mood to deal with Bokyuto's energy. I don't say anything. I just cry in the speaker of the phone. Akashi immediately understands. We're coming to get you. When we arrived at Yamamoto's house, Kenma was holding my hand. When the door opened on the host, the boy let it go. I mentally cursed at Yamamoto. I liked when Kenma was holding my hand. Welcome, guys. Make yourself at home. Thank you, Yamamoto. If Kenma had made one thing clear about this party, it was that he did not want to be left alone. He followed me everywhere I went. I walked into the kitchen to grab something to drink. Do you want anything? He spotted a bottle of water with a cat on it. He gently brushed the image with his fingers. Cats are my favorite animals. Aw, kitten. Take it, I'm sure Yamamoto won't even notice. The boy blushed when I called him that. He is so beautiful when he blushes. Gather around, people. Let's play a game. Party games. A classic. Kenma looked at me but I signaled him to follow me. Oh, dear Kenma, we're playing. Let's play truth or dare. Ugh, childish games. Don't be such a party pooper Kenma, it'll be fun. Ugh. The game started. I was the first person to be asked the damning question. Kuro, truth or dare? Dare, of course. I dare you to remove your socks with your teeth. I did my dare. Since I was not the most flexible person, I struggled quite a bit but in the end, I won. Each of us took turns asking each other the same question over and over. When it was Kenma's turn, Yamamoto asked him. Truth or dare? Truth. Of course, you would choose truth. I could have predicted it. You lack guts? Kenma frowned. Oh really? I changed my mind. Give me that dare. As you wish. I dare you to kiss the person you're most likely to go out with in this room. Oh no. Please kiss me. Please kiss me. I don't want to play anymore. The boy got up and ran outside. Boy, you have a dare to complete. You can't just leave. Let it go, Yamamoto. I got up to follow Kenma. He was outside, shivering. Are you okay? Do I look okay to you, Kuro? No, he did not. You're probably cold, let me hold you. I held his fragile body. We stayed like this for about 5 minutes before the first year sighed. I bet you want to know who it would have been. Huh? Who I would have kissed. I was dying to know. Truth or dare, Kenma? I don't really want to play anymore. Are you sure? It could be fun, just the two of us. Fine. I've learned my lesson. Truth. Do you have a crush on someone? Yeah. Now my turn. Truth or dare? Truth. Is your crush on the volleyball team? What makes you think I even have a crush? You're really bad at hiding your feelings, Kuro. I really was. Then you should already know who my crush is, then. Oh, I know. I just want to hear you say it. You're evil. He offered me a devilish smile. So. Alright, yes, my crush is on the volleyball team. He knew. He knew he was my crush. Truth or dare, Kenma? Truth. Am I your crush as well? As well? I thought you had figured me out. At least now I do. So. Am I your crush? Maybe, maybe not. That's the vaguest answer ever. Truth or dare, Kuro? Dare. Kiss me. I was surprised. Kenma usually never makes the first move. I'm not mad about it. I pulled the boy between my arms and circled his waist. I looked him in the eyes before pressing my lips against his. He closed his eyes and I closed mine too. I was enjoying this. I was so grateful I went after him. The kiss lasted for about 10 seconds before I felt my best friend bite my lower lip. Kitten. Shut up. He kissed me again, but this time, he opened his mouth. I slipped my tongue in his mouth. His tongue met mine. I explored his mouth. I was eager to know every single inch of it. Kuro bro. I am waiting outside of Kenma's house when I hear my friend's voice. He runs toward me and I hug him tightly. I needed a hug. I'm sorry for Kenma. Kashi told me you guys were taking some time off of each other. Yeah. Bokuto takes me into his arms once again. I start to cry. I don't have the strength to hide my emotions anymore. Keiji, what do I do? Akashi gets out of the car and gives me a small pat on the shoulder. He doesn't really like to touch other people. It reminds me of Kenma. Just let him cry, Kotaro, he needs it. I've never really cried in front of Bokuto because we're both emanating crackhead energy, but today is different. Today, I'm hurting. Get in the car, we'll take you in for a few days. Thanks, Akashi. The whole ride home is silent. My two friends don't even try to cheer me on. They know I'm hurting and I need time to process it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please let me know in the comments below your predictions for the next part.